Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and with Corey Graves, and today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, we're going to talk about what happened, yesterday on Power or Might. Yesterday on Power or Might, we saw Belasca beat we saw Belasca beat LA Knight, and Belasca believing that it should be a freeway for the TWF heavyweight winnings. That's what she believes it should be for the TWF heavyweight winnings. I can tell you right now, Pat McAfee says, the way it's going like that, it could be a freeway for the TWF heavyweight winnings. You never know how that could play out. Pat McAfee says. I'll tell you right now, Corey Graves says, I don't know how it's going to play out, to tell you the truth. But the way I don't know how, but to tell you the truth, it could go any way, Corey Graves says. But I don't think Belasca is going to, I don't think Belasca is the one that's going to be, fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings. In my belief, I don't think that's going to work. In my belief, I don't think that's going to work, Alright. Alright, Belasca says. This is how it's going to be. I think I should be fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings. I truly think that it should be me, fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And it should be a freeway for the TWF heavyweight winnings. In my belief, I think that's what they should do. Well, alright, here comes Autolycus, the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering. Alright, Autolycus goes. I looked at you, Belasca, and what I thought was this. You want a shot for the TWF heavyweight winnings? Well, I'll give it to you. But you're going to have to wait after Corey Graves and The Rock for the TWF heavyweight winnings. You're going to have to yield for that, Well, that's not fair. I should be fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings. It should be me. Well, sorry, Belasca, but I don't think that, sorry, but that's the oversight I'm coming up with. Hold it. Autolycus, if anyone should be fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings, it should be me. Because everyone knows that it's my game. And everyone knows whose game it is. My game. Yeah. LA Knight, yeah. And I think that I should be fighting for the TWF heavyweight winnings. You haven't been here as long as I've been here, LA Knight. Alright? I have been here since between 99 YL. I was one of the last Xena dolls to come from Ames. Yeah, and I came from Molly's, but I still think that I'm the one, that should have the right, to fight for it, fight for the TWF, heavyweight winnings. Well, alright. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it be Belasca fight LA Knight for the here today, and whoever wins, they are the next one to get to fight either Cody Rhodes or The Rock for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, well, looks like this match is going to happen now. And now we got Varia in the ring now, Michael Cole says, a very trusted fight keeper. I don't know about that, Corey Graves says. I don't know how trustworthy, tell you the truth, I don't know how trustworthy Avaria is. You've seen what she did when you saw when you had Wonder Woman, when you had, all the strong women fighting Zeke Richards back in the 8th month of last year. Well, that's old yesteryear now. That's old yesteryear now. And I don't think she's going to do anything wrong as well. Pat McAfee says, and any one of these ones could win. Belasca could win, or it could be LA Knight. Both of them are fighting for something. But you got that right. Belasca knocked down LA Knight. Belasca with a sit-up might slam. And now she's going to put him in the side now. Michael Cole says, here it comes. Thunder Gun Ball. Down goes LA Knight. Yeah, well, down goes the Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen wannabe, Corey Graves says. That's what Belasca is. Would you stop saying that? Oh, I mean, come on. Before Kevin Owens even came to the toy wrestling gathering, Belasca was already copying off of him, Corey Graves says. It was already happening. 1, 2, and a kick out. Well, there's only a 2, And yesterday, LA Knight, Belasca won the match yesterday on Power and Might. Will she win it here today on Friday Night SmackDown? We'll have to see. LA Knight is in the bind with Belasca now. Belasca coming through. LA Knight clotheslining, staking Belasca. From the top steeple. Down on Belasca, Michael Cole says. Pat McAfee says, LA Knight has everything it takes to be a fighter. Former NWA heavyweight fighter, 2-time W4-1 rights fighter. And down went Belasca, Pat McAfee says. You're right, he did do things in TNA and NWA as well as WWE. Michael Cole says, 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, LA Knight. Well, LA Knight has beat Belasca, the so-called goddess of madness. Here today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole says, you got that right, Pat McAfee says. Now I guess that LA Knight's going to be the next one fighting either Cody Rhodes or The Rock then, Pat McAfee says. Well, you could be right about that, Michael Cole said. That could most likely happen. Yeah, it could be any one of them, Corey Graves says. At the end of the day, if The Rock beats Corey Graves, I don't think LA Knight has any much of a luck. Would you stop that? Alright, Michael Cole says, we'll take it away with Jonathan Coachman. Thank you, thank you, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with LA Knight here today on Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw. Alright, alright, LA Knight. It seems that you may have gotten what you wanted, because now you're going to either be fighting either Cody Rhodes or The Rock, whoever is the TWF heavyweight fighter. You got that right, Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be fighting whoever is the TWF heavyweight fighter. And at the end of the day, I don't care. I got a lot of on look for Cody Rhodes, and I got some on look for The Rock. But at the end of the day, he's not going to care if I on-look Cody Rhodes or on-look The Rock or not. I'm going to drop them the same way, and soon you're going to be seeing a new TWF heavyweight fighter. And his name is LA Knight. Yeah! Well, LA Knight, you beat Belasca, the goddess of madness, here today on Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw. What do you think about her? Well, I don't have anything against Belasca. I think she's a good wrestler. I think she's a good fighter. But today was just not her day, and now I have the right to either fight The Rock or Cody Rhodes for the TWF heavyweight winnings, and that's going to be me. Well, that's my talk with LA Knight. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking with LA Knight here today on Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw. That's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, with Pat McAfee and Corey Graves. We hope you liked Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.